Hi again everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build video in The Sims 4. Happy Tuesday. Feels very strange saying that, a cheeky mid-week upload, but I hope you're having the most amazing day ever so far, and thank you so much for joining me here today for a very quick, speedy speed build, I suppose you could call this. Today we are building a base game starter home in Willow Creek on a 20 by 15 lot, and this is because, as I think we're all aware at this point, the Sims 4 base game has now become free for everyone to download and try out if they want to try and get into The Sims. So I think we're going to be doing a few base game builds over the next week or two to try and see if we can make something for any of our new players, or if you are a returning player to The Sims 4, maybe you've been looking for a base game starter house. And I've been having quite a few comments recently saying, Rachel, can you please build a base game starter? Can you please do it? And I finally caved, and so this is what I ended up coming up with. This is a huge challenge for someone like me who is so used to, first of all, using a plethora of packs. Second of all, not restricting themselves to a budget of any kind, because when I build, I do not have a budget in mind ever. At all, ever. It's so funny. So this is really interesting for me to sort of look back on and see what I was actually able to create for you all. I really hope you have some sort of use for this. Yes, we used a lot of debug plants from the base game, but I don't consider that cheating. I consider that, you know, just doing what you need to do to make the build look somewhat structurally interesting and just a little bit different. But you can see we are currently working on the exterior of the build. I love this lot in Willow Creek. I don't know why I like it. It's maybe the lighting, it's maybe the size. I don't build here often enough. I cannot even tell you the last time I built on this lot. It was a long time ago, and I don't think it was a starter house that I built here. I might be completely wrong. It's been well over a year since I've done a starter house. So this was a huge challenge for me. The interior, it's sparse, okay, but it's functional, it's base game, it's gameplay friendly. So if you are new to the game, this is perfect. If you've got a sim and you're just starting out, this is ideal for you all. So I really hope someone out there has some sort of use for this house, because it was a real challenge for me, okay, and I really like pushing the boundaries, and this was definitely one of those moments when I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to have to go through it again anytime soon, don't get me wrong. I'd quite like to build like a starter modern house with base game, maybe. I'm going to use emphasis on the maybe there, just to see how we get on. But this is what I came up with for this build, and don't get me wrong, I could have definitely toned back on some of the decorative pieces on the exterior of the build. But let's be honest for a second. We all know I love doing exterior of builds, and this was no exception. I don't know what to say, okay? If you want to move into this house and you want to spruce up the inside a little bit, then please feel free to delete some decorative flower boxes. The chimney that I think's worth 350 simoleons for some reason that I decided to put in the chimney breast. I don't know. I'm new to this, okay? I just decided, okay, well, what's gonna look good? This is what I decided to come up with. Whether it's good as a good starter house or not, I'm not entirely sure. It comes in under 20,000 simoleons and it's fully functional and it looks half decent. So I think we've ticked as many boxes as we possibly can, but please feel free to let me know what you think in the comments down below. I know this isn't my strong suit, but I tried. I tried, okay? You can't blame a girl for trying. Anyway, you can see we've already moved on to the interior, and because this is such a short video, I'm used to talking for a much longer period of time, so I can envision myself probably running out of time right at the end of the video. I digress. So this is the interior. I'm going to be honest, this is my third or fourth attempt at the floor plan, because I'm not used to doing one-story houses either. I was so out of my comfort zone with this house, it's not even funny, and I could only laugh. It's the only thing I can do right now is laugh, because looking back, like, the interior, it's so bad. I can't even tell you. Like, this for me, it hurt me inside not to clutter, not to add plants, not to add like cute clutter pieces that make the house look lived in. I really had to turn it back because 20,000 simoleons does not go a long way in The Sims, especially when you consider that a toilet roll costs 50 simoleons. What's that about? Like, come on, 50 simoleons for a toilet roll? So the toilet does not have a toilet roll because I decided that decorative items on the exterior of the build are much more important than that. So again, if you want to come in and change things, please feel free to do so. Expand upon it, add some items, build a second story. You can pretty much do whatever you want to with this house, or if you are happy as it is, please feel free to just download it and play, and best of luck to you. That's all I can say. So the living room and the kitchen are pretty much done. What I decided to do was lay down the items that I knew I wanted in each room, and then sort of go back and add and take away items that I knew that I didn't need or that I thought looked a bit odd. And I don't know what else to say about this house, really. It's very vanilla, and it's just such a challenge for me to do these houses, and I am impressed, I'm going to be honest, that it's completely functional and it has everything your sim requires to just live. You know, the television in the living room, we're not going to talk about it. If you want to upgrade the TV, then sell some bits on the outside that aren't required, maybe. I'm looking at a screenshot of the build now and I'm thinking, I made some odd choices with this house, but it's so typical of me. You've just got to laugh. That's all you can do. So the living room is a big space, and the house even had room for like a hallway as you walk in, which I thought was really nice. So it's definitely expandable. It's definitely, it can be whatever you want it to be, and I think that's the whole point of a starter house. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. I am, because it's definitely something that I'm not used to doing, but I did have fun. It's nice to explore and sort of see what you can come up with. Just, I don't know. The debug plants definitely saved me, because if I hadn't used them, I would have run out of budget very quickly, because as we all know, I love me some landscaping. But we are nearing the end of the video, so you can get this house from the gallery right now. My origin ID is RachelPedd. Tray files, as always, will be linked down in the description box below. You can get them for free from Sim File Share. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here today. Let me know which other base game houses you would like to see on the channel, and I will do my best to cater to any requirements. But hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you next time I post a video. Bye!